Vanakkam and welcome to another edition of Indulge-Express Auto. So today we have a very significant car. I know I always say that, but this time there is something that is truly special. And here we have the Tata Curvv in its EV avatar. Now the internal combustion engines will be coming in a while, but right now what we have for you is the electric car. And we'll give you some details and go on a bit of a drive. But before that, take a look, take in how beautiful this car looks, see the shape, admire the technology behind it, and we will just bring you some more details. Since this car does not require a traditional grille, what you have below is a proper full covered thing out here. Here is a charging port. We'll show you in a moment how that works. But here you can see a bit of a design bit here, brake cooling vents, some aerodynamic capabilities, full LED headlights, and of course the dynamic signature welcome and goodbye lamp that you have here. This is as far as the front portion of the car goes. Now, if we were move to the side, you will see that the wheels have a aerodynamic feature. I mean, they're covered in such a way to assist wind flow, giving you a good coefficient of drag. This part, of course, is familiar to a lot of people. You can see 360-degree cameras here. But what I really liked was this pull type handle. I mean, for example, you just need to push this here. This comes out, and that's how you open the door. Neat, huh? It's got LED lights here to make sure that you know that there is a facility there. Of course, the side, and now look at the shape. Now, this shape is pretty unique because I think that this curve, flowing shape, is what makes curve the curve. And overall, this is one vehicle that looks very smart. Now, let me take you to the rear side and show you the boot space and the beauty of the back as well. So, at the rear, you have these connected tail lights as well that you can see here. The reversing camera with the prominent Tata logo right here. Permit me, it's raining because we are in Udaipur and the rains are really coming down on us. It's amazing in a way how it's working. But hey, we were talking about the rear and the boot space. So let us get back to our main topic. So over here, you have this button which you can press. You can also kick it to open it. And the boot space opens up to reveal about 500 liters of proper boot space. So you have a charging socket right here. You have, as I said, 500 liters. There's a charging cable here, hoist points to put stuff in, miscellaneous. Overall, it's a very spacious boot, and because it is the battery is at the floor of the car, you get a lot of usable space over here. Now that this is done, shall we take a look at the front, what we call the frunk, because there is some space there. I would like to tell you a little more about the kind of motor and battery it has, but let's see what we can show you right now. So here we have what is called the frunk. The frunk is basically houses the motor. Now this has a 120 kilowatt motor and can be had in two battery options. There is a 45 kilowatt and there is a 55 kilowatt. We are of course driving the top of the range 55 kilowatt. The motor is hidden below this, so obviously we can't show all of that to you. But what we can show you is that there is something in the frunk, a small storage space. You could probably keep the charging cable and things like that over here. Small space, but yeah, useful in its own way. The primary battery is here. The main battery, as I said, is below. Uh, it has an ARAI claim range of 500 kilometers plus, but I would say that in the real world, what you should expect is between 400 to 420 for the 55 kilowatt battery pack. Now, this is as far as the mechanicals go. And we have already shown you the exterior. So now let's get down to the interior and see what's that. And just after that, we'll go for a drive. So here we are in the interiors of the Tata Curvv. The EV version, of course, as I keep reminding you guys. The thing is, you'll be hearing a small sound in the background. Now, you'll ask me what this sound is about. This sound is about the fact that they have engineered a noise to make sure pedestrians and others know that there is a electric car. You would remember the old Rolls Royce adage that caution silent cars about. This is indeed a very silent car being electric. But I digress from my situation. I now want to come back to the interiors. Over here are the seats of the car, a combination of fabric and perforated faux leather. At this price, leather, no way, boss. But what I really like is this aluminium finish here. Now, this aluminium would remind you of the engine turned dash of vintage and classic cars. Nothing like that, but still the finish is awesome. You have a gray and a black interior kind of a scheme. So the best part is the glove box button is semi hidden. There is the button here. You just press this and oops, it plops open. You have space for a pen, a sort of a cup holder. Yeah, six car has six airbags, I must tell you, because Tata is very big on safety. Uh, Six airbags makes this car very safe. You have an auto dimming mirror here. You have a large sunroof over here, and of course, a JBL sound system comes with the car. I like this, this small little gear lever, the fly-by-wire shift, basically, and you have your parking brake, electronic parking brake, and auto hold, and a choice between city, eco, sport modes, which then reflects on the dashboard. Now, what is interesting here is this charging thing. So, if I were to keep my phone here. So the best part is this has got a wireless charger with a built-in ventilation function so that your phone never really gets hot. But coming to other things here, for example, you have a 12.9-inch screen here for your main functions and a 10.25-inch display for your other functions in the vehicle. The best part is you can mirror, your Google Maps or whatever you're using onto this screen. And I think that is a fantastic function. Other than that, of course, you have the illuminated Tata logo, which comes on when the car is switched on, multifunction switches, ADAS features, and of course, fully automatic climate control. You have a nifty little button here, which helps you open the front door when you are the front electric charging port door, I'm sorry. And of course, a switch for your 360-degree cameras, which activates all the cameras around you. You have a USB-A port and a USB-C port, besides, of course, the 12-volt, 120-watt charging port. And here you have a nice little cubby hole to keep small items in. This is as far as the front of the car goes. Now let's get to the back and see how comfortable it is out there. The back seats are fairly comfortable. Now with a 2,560 mm wheelbase, it's not very large, but yeah, you do have sufficient amount of space if the guy in front doesn't pull back too much. A scoop design helps give you a little more leg room. Of course, you have the symbol for the airbag. I had mentioned earlier, it has six airbags. The same comfortable part fabric, part faux leather seat, again, a four-seater. I would not call this a five-seater by any means. You have ISOFIX connectors to fix a child seat. My favorite feature stays, of course, the center armrest with two small, can't even call them cup holders, maybe a glass holder. I don't know. Anyway, that is that. You get the benefit of the large sunroof, a small map reading light here, or a reading light, whatever you want to call it. And you do have a 45-watt charging point here. What is a mystery to me is why one when maybe there are at least two people sitting, but hey, who knows how people think. Also, you have your air conditioning vents at the back. Overall, quite a comfortable place to be. You know what I really like about EVs is that instant torque and power that you get, and this one has plenty of it with a 120 kilowatt engine. The Curvv EV really, or should I call it an engine, actually people refer to it as a motor, so my bad over there. I feel power and torque are instantaneous. The company itself claims a 0 to 100 time of 8.6 seconds, and that is pretty fast by all uh, estimates. I would say that this is a very comfortable car to drive. And once you get into that EV eco cycle, things become so much more convenient. I think with the new ranges of 400 plus kilometers in real time, the range anxiety is also quite some distance away, according to me. Of course, it will never completely go away because we come from traditional ICE engines. But I think that this car has it all. It's comfortable, it's spacious, it's got a ton of features. And as I drive these twisty mountain roads near Udaipur, I can tell you, she handles very well. The suspension is very nice. I was really impressed by it. I did not expect this kind of a suppleness to the suspension. Overall, I think this is a brilliant product in its own way. And if you add one to your family, you won't regret it. Just and now public charging infrastructure is improving all the time. So yeah, this is definitely something that is worth of consideration in your own garage. All right, so that was the Tata Curve in its EV version for you. We saw the interiors, exteriors, the smashing new design, and we took it for a drive. So, what do you think? Do you think it's going to be a great vehicle? Because, as you know, Tata has taken a leadership position as far as it comes to EVs, and this one looks much more sassier, sexier. I think it's a much good, better, improved product over its predecessors. As I said, it comes with two battery packs: 45 kilowatt, 55 kilowatt, 120 kilowatt motor with a real world range of a 400-kilometer plus. How much better can it get? You saw the equipment levels and everything that comes with this car, the bells and the whistles, except for a toilet, I guess, but that's later. But anyway, I think it's a great product for the kind of positioning it has. Tata would really take the bend to a higher level, take the bend to take the curve, is what I like to say, actually. So, yeah, this is what it is all about, and I hope you enjoyed this. How many stars would I give out of 10? At least 8.5, because I think it's that good. I hope you enjoyed reviewing this product with me. Get back soon with us, and we will bring you another very nice product very shortly. And this one is going to be a kicker, I tell you. Okay? So, meanwhile, please subscribe to Indulge Express. Please follow us on all social media, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Goodbye.